Hello and welcome everyone to the December 21st Lee Select Board meeting. We want to remind everyone that the meeting is being recorded and we ask you to stay muted until you're called on. If you'd like to be recognized, use the reactions button at the bottom of your screen and click on raise hand. So we should be all set to start, Madam Chair.
Okay, welcome everybody. The first order of business tonight is to approve the open session minutes of December the 7th.
Patty, I'll make a motion to accept the minutes for the December 7th meeting.
Okay, and I'll second that. All in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Before we go any further, Sean, if it's okay with you at this point, I just want to make a statement.
Sure.
As you know, Bob's not with us tonight. He had a family emergency. And because he couldn't join us, I wanted to see if we should or could table two items that we've got on the agenda tonight until next meeting when he's here. Because I know he had interest in both. One is D, the appointments to the Conservation Commission.
Mm-hmm.
And then also regarding that, we had another person of interest apply today.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it'll do a great harm if we can put that off until our next meeting. Unless you choose not to.
No, that's fine by me. I mean, yeah, we can put it off. I just had a question, but we can talk about it next meeting. It's not a problem. It can wait. Nothing pressing there.
Okay. And the other one is in regards to the contract with Berkshire Regional Planning Commission on the master plan, because that was of concern to him. So I think we should wait until he's here.
Do you need a motion to table those two items, or are we going to come to that when we get there? Or we can just hold them?
Just hold them when we get there, okay?
Yeah, I would make the motion to table when we get there.
Okay. All right, so the next order of business, we're up to public comments.
Just giving everyone a moment. I don't see any hands yet.
Okay.
Right, looks like no comments at this point.
Okay. All right, so we'll move on to general business. The first of which is a one-day beer and wine license for the fire company. It's their annual Christmas party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like January 8th is there.
Yeah.
That's what I was curious. It looked like maybe they made an error or were trying to correct it here on the application, but I was assuming that was the day they were going for.
I assume that is.
Mm-hmm. You need a motion. I'll make a motion to
12 to 8, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the application for one-day alcohol beverage license for the Lee Fire Company Christmas party. I guess is the signature here. Brian Brown is the one applying for it.
I guess so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, yeah. I'll second that. All in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Okay, then we have a fire department appointment from Ryan Brown.
Mhm.
Which he's introduced us to a candidate for a full-time firefighter EMT employment. Tiffany Hartledge. She's been in the EMS field for over 5 years in Western Mass. Currently employed with County Ambulance as an EMT. Also working in a part-time as needed position for the town of Lee. And now he would like to recommend her for appointment to the position of firefighter EMT.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
think
they-
she just came on as a part-time
Yeah,
employee, right? Yeah, Patty,
Yeah.
I'd make a motion to accept Tiffany Hartledge for the position of firefighter EMT.
and I'll second that. All in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Okay, now this one was on hold from our last meeting. It's for a license for a hawker and peddler license for Tiffany Oregno. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. From Trinity Sales. I don't know if she's here tonight. I think Cindy was gonna tell her she could come if she wanted to.
I don't see anybody by that name. If you are here, Tiffany, if you could raise your hand or unmute yourself, but I don't see anybody with that name on the list, so.
Cindy,
Okay.
have you heard from her?
Yeah.
You're muted, Cindy. There you go.
There we go. Thank you. I haven't heard from her, but I talked to her and showed her how to get in.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
If she pops in today at some point, I'm sure we can come
Yeah.
back to this.
All right, so we'll just hold that out for a little bit. If not, well, okay, we'll wait if she shows up or not. All right, so now we've come up to D, which are appointments to the Conservation Commission. We have on tonight's agenda 2 people that had applied, and as I said, we had another application today. So I just don't know if you want to hold off on those till the next meeting or take care of the 2 that we have tonight.
No, I'm fine with holding off altogether if that, maybe we can include Gail into this
Yeah,
next time we come around, because I think,
yes.
I think she would be a quality member of the committee as well, the Conservation Commission, that is.
Okay, so let's just, I'll ask you for a motion to
Yeah.
table until the next meeting.
Sure, I'll make a motion to table the appointments to the Conservation Commission until next meeting. Just
Second. All those in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Okay,
Madam Chair, I noticed Claire had just joined, so just mentioning, so she knows as well that was brought up earlier about tabling this also, because Bob was not here and there would be a selection that needs to be made, so.
Right.
Just background.
so did she join us in time to hear that?
Thank you. Yes, I heard that and I appreciate you're putting it off and considering it for later. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, the next order of business is the appointment of a building commissioner. Hold on, get my letter. I know, gotta go down, Louis. Okay. Just so everyone knows, probably everybody knows DJ Church left us, and Chris Britton and Chris Ketchum have been searching for a new business. I'm sorry, for a new building inspector, commissioner, and he has been offered, his name is Matthew Kroller, Matthew Colmer. He lives in Lee, and he has been offered the position of shared building commissioner with the towns of Lee and Lennox. And his starting salary is $76,380. And he has all of the qualifications and all of the normal employment verbiage that's needed. So I would ask for a motion to accept the recommendation of Chris Ketchum and Chris Britton.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept the appointment of Matt Colmer as the shared building commissioner for the towns of Lee and Lennox.
And I'll second that. All in favor?
Do we know, has Lennox, I think they were they were meeting before us. Did they already approve this?
Yes, they met on the 15th last week and did approved it in Lennox. So, and this of course is a technically a Lennox position. So the, yeah. And it's shared with
service,
Lee.
shared
But-
service, but it's
Yeah.
it's specifically a Lennox position. Gotcha. Yeah. So I'll vote aye. Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Next order of business, we have another appointment for a full-time police officer. And the town administrator has confirmed his appointment. And his name is Timothy Goodchild. And he is from Ludlow. And Chris, did you have anything to mention about this? Or just that he's been offered the position? Craig recommended.
Yeah, no, he was actually, he is from Ludlow. He was with the state police barracks in Lee, and will be coming to us from there. So with experience and is all set to begin without having to go through the academy or anything
Academy,
like
right.
that. So
Awesome.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to accept the appointment of Timothy Goodchild for the position of patrolman with the police department.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Okay, moving right along here. We have some miscellaneous yearly license renewals. I don't know, do you want to read them, Sean, or you want me to
Sure.
read? Do you want to
Yeah.
take one at a time, one group at a time?
Yeah, one group at a time, sure. So, yeah, I'll make a motion to renew the common vitular licenses for Rose's Cafe, D'Angelo's, New Belden Tavern, Prado's, Vivaldi's Pizza, Park Street Donuts, which is Dunkin' Donuts, looks like, right?
Yeah.
Papagino's, Panda Garden, Red Apple, Big Y Express, Big Y, and Lucky's Ice Cream.
Okay. Cindy?
Yes.
Is Park Street Donuts, it's Dunkin'
It says
Donuts?
DBA Dunkin'.
DBA,
Yep.
okay,
It's interesting.
okay. All right, and I'll second that. All in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Next group,
Yeah, I'll make a motion to renew the innkeeper's licenses for, or to approve that renewal for the innkeeper's licenses to Applegate Inn and Devon Field.
and I'll second that. All in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye.
And then I've got a couple extra here on the class 2 and 3, so I'll make a motion to approve the renewals for the class 2 and class 3 licenses for PSR Auto Sales, Frazier Auto Service, Schmidt Motors, that's Euro Motors, and RW's Incorporated, Drake's Auto Parts, and Drake's Used Cars.
Second. All those in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye.
And then I think this is the last one I think I've got that I see. Make a motion to approve the license renewal for taxi and limousine license to Abbott's Limousine and Livery Services.
Livers, yep,
Livery
second.
Services.
All those in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. Okay. Now. Next order of business is we have a yearly, I think it's yearly, renewal to refresh our mutual aid agreements. And this came from Chief Brown. It's the same agreement we've had on file from the past, just with updated names. And he's asking he's recommending we sign it, and give it back.
Okay,
And this,
Uh,
I don't know if we do this every year. It looks like this is the year we do it.
mhm.
Like it lasts longer than. Okay,
So-
so if you want to move that,
Is the verbiage a motion to approve?
yes,
Okay,
the
I'll make a-
mutual aid agreement.
yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the mutual aid agreement as written.
Seconded. All those in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino, aye. All right, so we're up to Berkshire Regional Planning Commission. We're going to discuss the contract proposal they gave us, but I guess I'm asking that we table that to our next meeting. Bob is here.
Sure. Make a motion to table the master plan contract proposal until next meeting.
Second. All those in favor?
Sean Renier, aye.
Pat Carlino. Okay, so that brings us up to the Appalachian Trail Community Discussion. Did you get your little package, Sean? About the,
I don't have, I actually don't have any. I saw a couple emails and
oh, you didn't get the package?
I don't know if I got the papers, maybe they're somewhere here. I might have overlooked them, but I'm somewhat
This one-
familiar. I talked to, my understanding is that, who is it, Deborah? It's not, we were just talking about this, Chris, but I forget her last name now.
Cranwell.
Cranwell, yeah, Debbie Cranwell was kind of spearheading this to
Mhm.
look into whether or not Lee wanted to be an Appalachian Trail community, which means that we would appoint a committee that would kind of, help us engage a little bit with the Appalachian Trails hikers.
Right. I spoke to her about it, and I thought it sounded interesting. So I said, send it to us, because there was some confusion as to whether the town should actually apply and do this, or
Right.
whether another agency. And
Right,
I
I
said, well,
think I saw that, yeah.
let's start with
I did
us.
check that out, Madam Chair, in the, so what they recommend for this, the town administrator complete the application, and then the select board appoint a committee, the Appalachian Trail Committee, and that would be the first step. But part of that committee's duties by becoming the Appalachian Trail Community, they like you to hold an event every year related to the Appalachian Trail. Whether it be a trail cleanup or something of that nature. So there's a couple of things that that the town would do that would be organized by that committee. They like to be able to possibly hold events in the town, things of that nature, but very positive stuff. And so
Right, I
that would
read
be the first step for us, the application and a committee.
Okay. So I don't know how you feel about it, Sean. I thought it was kind of a nice idea, and
I love the idea, yeah, personally.
I think we probably have a lot of people in Lee who are interested in the Appalachian Trail and hiking. And I would implore them to give our office a call
Mhm.
to let us know they're interested.
Yeah, and I reached out to a few people. I have one individual that says he would be interested in being on the committee. So I think we just
Good.
have to sort of, just
So
cross our
Chris,
T's and dot our I's and make it happen.
Chris, maybe that's something we could put on the website.
Yeah, I can put that up for people interested in Appalachian Trail Committee.
Just to give us a call and we'll try to, keep track and we'll at least start the process. I was told it takes almost a year for them to even approve you, so. I know Great Barrington's done it, and I believe Dalton. There's quite a few South County towns that have joined up too, so, you've got some resources to talk to if we need to find out how that goes, but do you want us to formally accept to begin the process of doing this?
If you'd like, I could get a draft application together to and see what kind of interest we get for the committee, and then bring
Okay.
it back at an upcoming meeting for a formal approval once we see.
Okay.
That once we have a few people in place, so that when we apply, we can mention that we have interested parties in that.
Okay.
If you'd like. So.
Is that all right with you, Sean?
I'd love that, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. All right, Kathy Hall. Are you here?
I am. Hello,
Hello.
everybody. Here I am. Would I miss a meeting? Of course not. But anyway, so Patty's checking how long it's going to take me to read this list here. But anyway, our update. So happy to say that the ice rink is coming along. We still have, about a couple of inches of water that have to freeze over before anybody can ice skate. And we will let people know when we're ready. Right now, we have signs up, keep out, and barrels to indicate don't go on that area right now. So we're almost ready. And I just want to shout out to all the people that helped us with it. First, the DPW who went down and marked out the area that we needed, 100 feet by 50 feet. And then the fire department who came on December 18th to help fill the tarp. And Steve Garrity, who had come beforehand to start leveling off the land for us. And our volunteers, a big shout out to almost 20 people here. Bill Hall Sr., Joe Terazigi, Ron Lovato, Jake Purcell, Jimmy Purcell, Chris McGuire, Mike Klein, Aaron Aubin, McGuire Russa, Carolyn Maloney, Cooper Maloney, Ariana Hall, Karina Brown, Todd Palmer, Matt Fenton, Corey Garrity, Chief Brown, Peter Brown, Mike Kelly, Rob Maloney, Glenn Wilcox, Janet Warner, and yours truly, Kathy Hall. Janet and I do the supervision and run for the coffee and donuts. Other than that, we let everybody else take care of it, but it looks great. We keep checking it several times a day to see how the ice is coming along. So it's not quite ready. Our hope is that if the weather stays the way it is at night, freezing temperatures, that people will be able to skate during the December school break. And that would be really fantastic for us. The other update, just keeping in touch with Barry Dunn as to the community center. At this point, they're still wrapping up things for the marketing analysis. And what they're looking at is other vendors, I think I'm saying the wrong word, other communities that have similar things that we're looking for, anywhere in the range of 10 miles from Lee to 60 miles from Lee. So they're wrapping that up. They're also working on the pro forma. I don't know what that is, but it has something to do with the financial feasibility study. They will have a draft ready for us mid-January. So I would imagine that they will come to a select board meeting to explain the draft. If you would like them to come. and also give you the report ahead of time so that you can see that draft. So that's my report for now. Just so very happy for the town that we're going to have an activity in the winter. And that's it. And I hope everybody has a great holiday. And looking forward to ice skating. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Chris, I just happened to think, are you there, Chris Britton?
Yep.
I know you. When I read through the Appalachian Trail, what they were looking for out of the community, they put a big emphasis on educators, on having a teacher be a part of the committee. So I'm wondering if you can somehow put a little message out to the superintendent or principal, letting him know that we're just beginning to form
absolutely.
the committee. Okay. It just came to me as we were talking. So that's basically all we have on our agenda tonight, unless you have something that you'd like to bring up or discuss.
Hey Patty,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Cindy.
Patty, Chris and I had talked about that we need to discuss whether we are going to go in person or Zoom, because I have to post for 2 hearings on January 18th, and I need to know how to post that. We were going to discuss that, so.
Yeah, we've been, okay. Well, my feeling on it, and Sean, you certainly can lend a voice and opinion here, is I think the way things are going right now, I think we should just stay Zoom, at
Yeah.
least until this new variant starts to slow down or go by. And it just seems to be getting tighter and tighter rather than looser and looser. So
Yeah.
I agree.
unless somebody has an objection to that.
No, I don't have an objection. And I think, yeah, it'd be a little inappropriate to just change
Right.
things up on Bob when he's not here. So I think we can just continue like this. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
the
it.
next meeting on the
Debbie?
4th is already Zoom, and then a Zoom hearing, and then the following one, which would be on the 18th, that's the next hearing we'll do as Zoom.
Okay. So then that's all I have for tonight. Sean,
Yeah, just a couple updates, Madam Chair, just to let everyone know, with the upcoming holidays, the town hall will be closed on the 23rd at noon, and then we'll be closed for the 24th, and then on the 31st as well for New Year's. So those are the upcoming holidays that town hall will be closed. And also just a couple of updates. We have a few things in progress that should be coming to the board in early 2022. A new updated staff handbook, which should be going to personnel board and then to you guys shortly after, as well as a draft board and committee guide that I'm working on as well, that should be coming your way in January or February to look at and approve, as well as the draft RFP, sorry, for public safety feasibility study funded by the cannabis money. So, and then lastly, we'll have a ARPA first phase of ARPA spending plan in early 2022 as well, most likely in February. So just a couple updates on those.
Okay. Sean, you got anything?
Nope, I'm all set.
Okay, then before I ask a motion to adjourn, I would just like to, first of all, extend our best wishes to Bob and his family.
Yeah.
And then wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. And a better 2022 than 21 was. I have a motion to, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody there.
Sean
Thank you,
Renier,
Claire.
aye.
Yeah, Carlino, aye.